Hi, I'm Taylor Thomas here with NCM Capital Management. We are a boutique wealth management firm located in Ramsey, New Jersey. Our topic for today is why investors should own more than just the S&P 500 index. Our very first lesson as investors is really about diversification. And even though the S&P has 500 companies in it, it's a market cap weighted index, which means the larger value of a company, the larger share that company is going to make up of the index. As of recently, only about 16 companies made up the top 30% of the index. And thinking about it another way, if you invest in the S&P, are you okay with the performance of 16 companies driving 30% of your return? And we all know the top holdings in the S&P, or the top companies like Apple and Microsoft and Amazon, companies that had a very challenging year last year. Actually, if we look at performance of the S&P 500 in the chart below, we're looking at total return on the S&P 500 in green versus the total return of a technology sector ETF going back to 1999. You can see that performance for both of these kind of moves together. What you might want to consider is putting in some other asset classes that might not move in the same exact pattern. Think about US small cap stocks or international stocks, maybe some value-oriented companies, dividend-paying companies, to really diversify the portfolio out. And certainly give thought to performance. Some people will say, I'm going to buy the S&P 500 and I'm going to set it and forget it. But it should be reviewed that there's been at least a handful of times going back into history where the S&P has had a negative return for a long period of time. The chart below looks at 1999 through 2009, when if you bought the S&P and held it, you were actually down almost 30%. So as you look to manage your own investment portfolio, think about diversification, think about building in other asset classes outside of the S&P, certainly give thought to performance. And as always, please reach out if you should have any questions. Thank you.